Brindy is one of those puppies that has a hard time being quiet in her crate. Good girl. So I'm having to do a little bit more than just be next to her crate. And my tricolor girl Blessing was the same way when she was a puppy. And it's really hard to video and do this at the same time, but you'll watch her. And what I'm doing is if she gets noisy, I tell her quiet or shh. And then I'll open the door real fast and flick her in the nose, just a flick on her nose. And then sometimes I'll just point at her and like make a ch-ch sound. Good girl. And when she's being good, I'm like, good girl. Such a good girl. Yeah, so good. So good. Yeah, such a good girl. Such a good girl. What a good girl. Are you gonna not act up for this video? You're just gonna show off, aren't you? When she relaxes enough to chew on that toy, that's excellent progress. Okay, I'm going to turn my chair around so I'm not looking at her. Well, she's not going to give me a good example to show you how to teach them not to, because she's being so good right now. I'll try again next time she starts whimpering. Okay, here we go. She's being noisy. That's not working. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. So good. See, make sure you give a lot of love right after you give the punishment. We're really just trying to get her attention. Good girl. So good. What a good girl. Yes, you are. So good. Yes, such a good girl. Yes. Sometimes I'll even open the door and pet her. Good girl. So good. Yes. When she's being good. And then I'll shut it again. Good girl. I know. I know, Bagheera. She's just getting all the attention, isn't she? Yes. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Yes. Quiet. Quiet. I'm snapping. Quiet. Good. Good girl. When she turns around, that's usually a good sign. And she lays down right afterwards, so I don't scold her. So she's self-soothing right now by chewing on that. When she turns around, I just give her a relaxing shh. Good girl. When I flick her is when she's just staring at me and she won't be quiet. But if she turns around, it's like she's thinking through it. And when she comes back around, I'm just being real calm. Good girl. Good girl. Laying down is a wonderful thing. Yes. I rub her paws. Yes. This is all really important to do when they're young. Because one thing Basenjis can do is be really obnoxious when they're in their crate. If they don't learn how to be happy in their crate, then anytime you try to leave them, they could be real noisy. They're a quiet breed generally, but if they're stuck in their crate and don't want to be, they can do lots of whimpering and howls and yodels. There we go. She's doing great. Settling down enough to chew. Good girl. Giving them something to chew on helps them to learn how to cope with their anxiety being in there. There, that was a good little training session.